Hello there, Rule the Waves fans of YouTube. This is NoName117 Spore, and today we are continuing our playthrough as Austria-Hungary with a starting date of 1900. As a reminder, this series was originally live streamed on Twitch. Links to it and my personal Discord are in the video description below. This was only streamed in 720p, so that is what the video quality is going to be. And this series took place across the original 3 versions of the game, all of which are currently outdated. With all that out of the way, let's get on to today's episode.
Well, alright then, what does Britain have? Airbase is 8. Scapa Flow, Belfast, Rothis, Dublin. Okay, there's our airship bases, so yeah, they don't have a lot. Well, we have the Mediterranean kind of locked down right now. Alright. So, right now, we could remove fine dining in a wombo combo. So right now, these guys, horrendously obsolete. Should not be in service anymore. Erzurag Friedrich. It still has decent belt armor. Alright, while we are in peacetime, what I should do is I should reduce... Okay, mothball these guys for now. We're still gonna keep these guys around as submarine hunters, as impromptu submarine hunters. At B turrets, finally. I think so. On which ship? I've had them on battleships for a while, but not on much else. I don't need my whole fleet on active duty. As good as Elite Crew is. So all these guys are refit. There is going to be a lack of capital ships right now, and I could probably use that to keep Erzurag Friedrich around. It is compatible with my other current group, so I might just keep it for now. Carnton here is certainly the one I'm looking at converting into a carrier. Yeah. CLYs. Arethusa's. These are pointless. I could design a new fast medium BBs. Yeah. That is part of the idea, assuming I can get the money to afford it. Now, I have a lot of stuff here, so what I'm going to do... Some of these aerostations I'm just going to disband the planes from. Alright, so... Zara... Zara, we're just gonna disband your force here. Naval Air Station Fiume will disband, and this will cost me less money. You could scrap all your old ones. I mean, you have enough CVLs to plug a gap the size of Jupiter. So my hope is this turning down. It's not actually turning. Is it turning down the cost? Or the amount of money we're spending on air groups? I do believe it is. So all I'm gonna do is just deactivate a lot of our squadrons right now, and then when we get closer to war, I'm gonna reactivate them. But yeah, I want to declare war on Britain. So we're going to keep Airbase Ulba active. I want to keep Cattaro and Spalato active too. And probably Pola. So yeah, that gives us 5 bases. So, alright, carrier-wise, what do we want active? So those guys are only on good. Donau is on elite, so we're gonna keep Donau active. These guys are probably actually gonna be mothballed here. These guys are like Adria's crew's good though. I'm gonna mothball these two. I'm gonna keep Adria in active service. The Admiral spawns, and that guy will be moved to the reserve. Oh yeah, air group experience. I really should have done that. Experience is... Okay, Novara only has fair, which is one we moved to the reserve fleet. Yeah, I really should have done that when I was deleting the squadrons. Oh well. I might just not be concerned with it this early on. So, okay, so St. George. Given that the squadrons are kind of uneven sizes, and I'm a little... What happens if I, like, increase or decrease the size of the aircraft? Do I lose the experience then? Or the size of the squadron? Or do they just stay on the experience? Or stay as the same experience? Alright, so St. George... okay, so CVL Novara is... That's going to be one in the reserve fleet. So St. George's crew needs to move to other ships. So now we'll move them to reserve, and then we will move them over to probably Falk here. Yeah. So we'll move that guy over to reserve. Actually, we'll move that fighter over to reserve too. So that fighter to Condor, and then that torpedo bomber to Falk. So that torpedo bomber... Yeah, okay, so that's good experience still. So that fighter needs to be increased to 9. Okay, so their experience remains. Good. St. George is not going to have any aircraft. Kaiser Karl IV is also good, so those guys are going to be moved to reserve too. So Adria we're keeping in service for the moment. Actually, Adria's not that great of a carrier. I can probably afford to not have its crew be that good. So we're just gonna move those guys to reserve then. Novara's one in reserve, so we are just gonna, for now, disband the fighter, or disband the squadron, so that we're not having to pay for them. Latha's in reserve, so move her fighter group to reserve. And then Donau we want to keep. Achilles, I say disband. Alright, so from in reserve, how many good torpedo groups do you have? 1, 2, 3 good torpedo bomber groups. So move that to reserve, move that to reserve. And then take 2 of our good ones over onto Falk, and then you move over onto Falk. Falk airbase capacity See, to change number. No, change number here. 6. No, not 6. Change number 8. No, change number to 7. Change number to 8. And then change number to 8. Good. So that's Falk. So then, Condor. Yeah, it turns out our Condor could use a good torpedo bomber. Alright, change number to 8. And then we'll just keep that group on Condor for now. Now, these aren't elite crew, though. So yeah, done now. And then those ones will. So all the ones in reserve. Actually, you know what? Yeah. Disband that squadron. Move one of our good squadrons to Spalato. Change number to 12. Oh, now they're only fair. Okay, so that does change things. But yeah, we only really have good squadrons, so I'm just gonna disband all these guys so that we're not spending quite as much on naval aircraft. I do. Okay, so if we reserve and then active that one. Yeah, the amount we're spending on aircraft has massively gone down. Now, for whatever reason, I can't create, or I can't manage the air group on Hermesburg, the seaplane tender. So I don't know what's going on there. Other than that, I think we look good. We are one turn away from getting our new CV Minerva. Alright, there we go. We are now operating the carrier Minerva. And I probably should have saved some of the fighter squadrons for her. Ah, well. Yeah. Adria is going to be mothballed for the moment. I'm just gonna be okay with losing that elite crew status now that we have Minerva here. I'll keep Minerva active. Manage air group, auto at aircraft. Okay, there we go, cool. And then 2 new corvettes. Right, new flying boat prototypes. Maximum speed is better than our previous one. Range is not. Bomb load's a little better, but not by much. I do not have catapults researched yet, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't see a reason to take any of these. Mag 49's just better. I'm gonna say no. In the meantime, though, the Lloyd 57B, hell yeah. Okay, Lloyd 59, our new floatplane scout is... Oh yeah, that was the one I immediately made obsolete. Look at the range on that torpedo bomber, though. I think it might be worth it, requesting a fighter with range and speed now, and trying to go for that instead, just to adequately escort our torpedo bombers. Alright, so Schwarzenberg. Oh yeah, I forgot to mess with all this. So you guys, mothballed. Klagenfurts. Reserved. Light cruisers. We have 19. First 9 will be mothballed. The other group there will be reserved. Well, we'll reserve. I'm gonna lose the elite crew status. I need to refit them anyways, so yeah, reserve them. Battleships, we have 5. We are gonna mothball the first 2, and then move another 2 into the reserve fleet. And we want to mothball Carton and reserve Lisa. And then we've got Tyrol. Alright, so that gives us a little bit of money. I think with that money, let's open our battleship design. I'm going to just go with the 15-inch guns because they're a little better quality. We do want that to be higher. Okay, so then in this regard, we are going to go with this type of setup, I think. So do we have catapults installed yet? Nope, we do not. Larger than a 15-inch BC. Yeah, much unused displacement. Melt armor wise, 15 inches, 16-inch turrets. We're just gonna leave maybe a 13-inch on that. 3-inch deck. Maybe 3.5 deck. Gun data. Do we have all or nothing? We probably have all or nothing. Yeah, we do. Yeah. Secondaries will be dual purpose. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of deck space left on this guy. No catapults yet, so unfortunately we're not going to be able to refit it with anything like that. Let's get a 4-inch deck. What is our gun data now? 13,000 yards to 22,000 yards against its own guns. That's good. Oh god, my nose is clogging up. 27 knots is pretty decent. So let's design all this. No asymmetric funnels or superstructure here. Okay, 4-inch beats light AA since light AA doesn't prevent. Okay, yeah. Well, that's why we have maxed out 4-inch guns here. We'll reduce the light AA down a bit. I don't think we can get above mount torpedo tubes yet. Do you really want to armor the main turrets that heavily? Yes! They're only 1 inch. They're only armored like 1 inch more than the belt, and I'm gonna increase that. There. You can't use when fighting next to friendly airstrip. You can't use strike aircraft. Or am I missing something? Maybe you're missing something. Although I don't know. I don't know where the secondary turret graphics are. They're nowhere to be found for some reason. Does it work with 2? No. Does it work if I turn off dual purpose? No. Actually, if I go to 2 and keep on dual purpose, that still works. Why don't we do that? I'm going to increase that turret top armor, though. So our turrets are a bit more armored than our deck. Yep. Well, they're 4-inch guns. It's just 2 guns per turret. And now you've got more deck space. Yes! Yes, I do! More guns! More anti-aircraft! Go with the U.S. philosophy. Cover every inch of deck space. If there's an inch of deck space remaining, it has to be covered with an anti-aircraft gun. I have not developed 5-inch dual-purpose guns. So there we go. Yep. Yeah, there's kind of the thing with research here in this game. Yeah, they do show up on the image. So it's just 4-inch guns for whatever reason. I'm gonna do that. In the future, this battleship would... No, we'll do... Yeah, we'll do 2 funnels. Structure 1, we'll do something like this. When I convert this over in the future and give it like a catapult or something, it'll probably be stashed somewhere between the turrets. So yeah, I'll do something like, say, this. Maybe, and then bam, bam, bam. Maybe not quite that aggressive. Bam, 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 and then bam. Alright, that's structure 1. Structure 2... One thing interesting I could do is, give the funnels a little bit of a 3D look here. It's a little odd. That kinda works. Kinda doesn't. Okay, structure 2, start there. Go up to there. And go forward there, and then structure 3. Do the same on this turret, or on this funnel here. Up to there. To about there, and then up to about there. There we go, that doesn't look bad. So I think the strike AC is much too high. I made a purpose-built PC. Oh, I forgot to turn my training off. I should do that here in a moment. So that's 2 and 3. So then structure 4 should be just like, I don't know, maybe something kind of like this. Structure 5 should probably be something in the rear here. I don't know. Maybe a little more complex of a shape. Like that, 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 and that. And then structure 6 can be our bridge up here. Bring it across like so, and then bring it out with the wing. And then do something like that. No, this one's gonna stay on short. This will be a Mediterranean battleship. If we're going to war with Britain, I want to rely maybe on them to fight the U.S. mostly, divided between 2 fronts, and then crush them in the Mediterranean and take their Mediterranean possessions. So that's the goal. This will be the Zrini class battleship. Develop it. Doctrine. Stop training. That's increasing our budget. Just see. Alright, I want to do more design studies. Apparently I can't.
Thank you all for watching. As a reminder, the like and subscribe buttons exist. Do with them as you please. If you want to watch my live streams from which this video originates, you can go to my Twitch page. And if you want to keep up with the live streams and interact with my nearly non-existent community, you can join my Discord. Links to both are in the description below. Goodbye, everyone.